The Ice Dogs hold bragging rights on the heels of winning the last one in this matchup. Eklund's one of those players to watch tonight to drive the offense. Gretzky's one of those forwards that'll need to chip in offensively if they hope to win. This should be an outstanding matchup between two teams that quite simply don't like each other. It's ready to go next. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Knights will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Scooped up along the wall by Radish. From the left side, they gain the zone. Takes a shot, and there's a glove save on the play.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Here's a shot. Stops him cold. The Knights have it now. Slides the puck ahead to Radish. Shot. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Nice zone entry from the right side. Unleashes a rocket. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. McKinnon's moving the puck through his own zone. That's not going to fool him. Samuelson's got it in the defensive zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Taken along the wall by Kempe. Fires one on goal. And he's able to handle that one. That knocks him off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Miller. With the puck inside the defensive zone. In all alone on the breakaway. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Puck dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards. Nasty hit along the wall. Tries to get it to Perry. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And a solid save there as we play on. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Ice Dogs don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
Well, the first goal of the game can certainly create the momentum that can last throughout the game, James. You know the stats. This one's on the power play. If they can convert on it, it's a good sign.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Stamkos wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Great back check on the play. Stamkos carries the puck in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Radish. Moves it in front. Takes a shot. Here's a shot. And there's the save.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Stamkos is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Rocks him on the play. The Knights have it behind the net. Moves the puck along the half wall.
Lacomb's almost out of the box.
Niagara's penalty is now expired.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Late goings of this period, we're still scoreless. McDavid's quick stick off the draw wins possession.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Scored! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
On today's game, the goaltenders are often so huge, it's hard to believe that they can move across the 4x6 this quickly. Look at this post-to-post action. I mean, just a terrific save.
And one last save.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. A shot. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
Player features, and great merchandise from our online store.
Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. Scores! Kaboom! What a shot! Nobody was stopping that one-timer.
Sometimes when you're in your own zone, you can get caught wandering or roaming, James. What I mean by that, your eyes start to focus on the puck and you start to slide outside the middle of the ice. When that happens, guess what? You open up the primetime scoring area, and that's what happens here.
The Knights' pressure and attacking is finally paying off here as they break through with a goal in period number 2.
And they figure out how to solve the goaltender as well, James, throwing everything at the net the first 2 periods here, and finally one breaks through.
Coughs it up on the play. Stops that one. The Knights gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed at the back end. A chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs, their foundation. The lower half is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Niagara's got the puck against the half wall. Stamkos plays it now. And he takes the feed. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Takes it across the blue line. Niagara's gained possession along the boards. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Grabbed along the boards by Chatfield. And the goaltender gets to the bench. They've got the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Ice Dogs will have to kill off 2 minutes here, charging the call.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a 1-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
The Knights send their man advantage unit out once more.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. McDavid's ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Knights win that offensive zone face-off. Turns it aside. And it's a quick pass to Ekholm. Shakes off the coverage. Puts it on net. The Knights gain possession in their own end. Good stand-up hit on the play. Pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
The Knights have taken a 2-0 lead now here in period number 2.
Yeah, and they've had the majority of shots on goal, so this is not a surprise that they have the 2-goal cushion here, James. They've been real effective in the offensive zone with their motion and throwing everything at the net.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. The Knights play the puck from the back of the net. Puts it on net. And there's the save on the play.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Quick pass to Alexiak. Across the line from center. Shot, and he catches that one with the glove. Lays the body. Here's a chance behind the net. Great save from in tight. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Knights now lead by 2. Gretzky's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. The Knights take it along the wall. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Here he is with the backhander. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Well, this is the stuff that goalie coaches can't teach. It's just an instinctual and intrinsic passion to get to that puck. I mean, you're throwing form out the window now when you're making these types of saves over and over. The sole purpose, just keep the puck out of the back of the net.
Here in the late goings of the period, 2-0 is the score. The Knights win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Niagara's through center and now in the offensive end. The Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Odd man rush. Quick snap. Denies him in close.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Stoppage in play, offside the call. The Knights continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. Stamkos wins the draw at center.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Into the corner of the attacking area. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Don't forget to check out our top 10 moments in hockey history. You can find it on our website, voted on by you, our fans.
Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Ice Dogs are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
Puck scooped up by Hudson. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Across the line, down the left wall. And he easily stops that one.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Knights are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. And they'll start with possession. Radish has got the puck. Good use of the body on the play. Gets it out of his own end. Picked up along the boards by Hudson. Quick pass to McDavid. The Knights have it from their own end. McDavid's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Rocked him along the wall. Hudson's taken the puck now here inside his own territory. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Fires it, and that shot gets caught in traffic. Here's a chance on the attack, and he makes the easy save. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
The Knights have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. Gretzky's won the draw here in their own zone. The Knights will play it in their own end. Grabbed in the open ice by Hurdle. Through center along the wing. Into the corner now. Sends it to the middle, and that's stopped. More than half the period has expired, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. The Knights take possession off the faceoff. Here's a chance, and the puck dies with the Trapper save. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Wide!
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, we'd be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. The Knights gain possession. Big time stop. Nazar's exploring options with the puck. Stop that one. Puck picked up by Fantilli. Moves it to Fiala. Shot! Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. Now a quick pass to Donato. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves.
Oh.
Takes the pass from his goaltender. Takes the feed. The Knights take over on possession. Shakes loose. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And he was ready for that save. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Ovechkin's got it in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Hudson. And that one's turned away. The Ice Dogs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Sider. Turn that chance aside. Slides it quickly to Stamkos. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denies him!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow!
Hofer's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Radish's stick handling in his own zone. With possession along the wall. And that's blocked away. Quick shot! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. That'll do it, and man, oh man, what a special night. Great team effort, but more specifically, a great effort between the pipes here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, it's not often that you pitch a zero, get the shutout, and that's exactly what he does tonight. I just felt like, you know, right from the puck drop, anything that was put his way, he just handled cleanly, and when a goaltender's feeling it like that, you know good things are to come.